Hi everyone, Dale Ann here. I thought I would show you a project that I finished today in between some quilting. I had to get away from the quilting, so I finally sewed the signatures into this. It's been waiting. I've been doing a little bit of it every now and then in between projects just to get my mind off. This travel journal is based on Marianne Moss online, has a workshop called Remains of the Day. And I've been looking at it for a while and finally decided that this is the perfect project for my Spain trip. The cover is made with several samples of drapery. The inside is all different pieces, and then on the outside is two pieces that are almost the same pattern. Well, they're the same pattern, but almost the same tone of color. When I sewed the signatures together, I added, as I was going from number 2 spot to number 4 spot, I added some beads. This is some lace scraps, and then this is a piece of tea-stained old pillowcase that I had done years ago, and then I wrote my little title on here and just roughly sewed it on. And because I didn't want to spend a lot of time quilting, I just did grid marks across to hold the paper still inside. This photo is of myself, that if you're online anywhere, this is the photo that I use. It's actually from 2 years ago. I won Diva for a Day on CBC Regina television. And this was the photo that they took at the end. So one of my favorite quotes, "Dreams are only thoughts you didn't have time to think about during the day." I thought it was perfect for the start of my trip. In this journal, I used a lot of odds and ends. This is a security envelope. I saved those. I sewed the picture inside the security envelope. And these are some journaling spots, leftover photos and tags and scraps. Inside I have tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. And this is where I'll do some journaling of the start of my trip and my address. When I leave in 21 days, I will be staying overnight in Regina first, because my flight leaves from Regina for Toronto at 6:30 a.m. I have to be at the airport at 5, so that would have meant that I would have had to leave no later than 3 o'clock from home. So my husband's going to drive me the night before and drop me off, and then my sister will take me to the airport. In this pocket, it's a page protector, made out of a page protector. I'll put a picture of my sister and her family with me there. And on this side, because I'll be going to Toronto and stay with my daughter for a few days, I'll put a photo of her and her significant other with me on this side. Then this is a tag from, I had ordered some books from the US, and this was the customs tag that was put on there, and it happens to have my address on there, so I put a security envelope. And so there's just some odds and ends to journal. And then on the back, I get to meet on June the 1st, Paula Phillips, but online she's known as Journal Artista. And I'll either put a photo of us on here or on the back of here and then journal. So I'm really excited about that, seeing her in real life. This is an envelope that I just cut and put some paper inside, and this is from old letters. I only have the one transparency, and I've used it several different places here. This is one. This is a leftover piece from, my dad was a farmer, and this was his wheat board quota book. So I added that as journaling on that side. Just odds and ends here, and then this is a Glassine envelope that I just received today, and I glued it in from my friend Julie. And this is a page from, as you can tell on this side, an old yearbook that somebody had sent me. I added a strip at the bottom. This is a punch out, of course, that I can put a photo in. And on my trip I have a Pogo printer, which is like a Polaroid type of printer, and it prints photos that are 2.5 by 3.5. So some of the photos I will print out, and then all the other photos I'll print out when I get home. This is a leftover scrap from a keynote page that my friend Jean cut for me, and I put a page protector behind it to make a pocket. Some leftover scraps, and this paper is actually an old pen pal letter, this one. And then I just added some scraps there, another page protector, another pen pal letter, and then on here I can tuck in all kinds of things, you know, like tickets or postcards or whatever there. And here's another tuck-in spot here, and then some journaling, another pen pal letter, and then this also is tucked. It doesn't seem very secure. I might have to I might sew it some more there. Here's an envelope. More tags here. And journaling, another Glassine envelope there. And here's another part of the transparency that is a tuck area there, and journaling. Here's a security envelope made into a pocket. Old postcard. This is a scrap from doing some homemade mist sprays onto. And just another tuck-in spot here. This is an old envelope there. And then this is a tuck, another punch out, and this, you can see the spray there. And then I just put that, you can tuck stuff behind it or just whatever. And here's another tuck area, security envelope there. And this is another envelope you can put in here, another tuck spot. And almost every page I've tried to put journaling areas on. And this is a bigger tuck spot, and this is, I think it's a tarot card, but it was a piece of the back of a pen pal letter, so I cut it out and then added plain paper on the back for some journaling or to add a photo or whatever. And as you can see, more pen pal letters here. Another page protector there, another pen pal letter, another tuck spot and journal. I'm flying from Toronto to Madrid by Finnair, and I signed up for the Air Miles card, and the envelope I saved, and so I put that in there. And this can have a little tuck area here too. And another, more tuck spots and journaling on the white, and this also tucks behind here. Another tuck spot here. I could add a photo there or journal on there, and then there's a little envelope. Here's another little envelope, or a little pocket made from a security envelope. Another tuck area. This was from a pen pal letter, and this is old, the front of a music book. Little envelope. Odds and ends there. And there's a tuck spot under there. Little envelope. And this was saved from a, I think it was a TELUS ad, I'm not sure, from years ago. And there is a tuck pocket behind here. And then there's a tuck here, or just journal there. And this I've had for a while, so I thought I could put photos in there. And old cards. Part of a bingo card, and another leftover card. And here's another part of the same transparency. There's a tuck area there, and a tuck area here. There's a tuck area here, and this is, you know, left over from my painting in my journal. And a piece of a advertisement, and then there's a tuck area there. This is a envelope, it was a long envelope, so I made it half on this side and half on the other. And another pocket here. Here's the other part of the envelope. And this has a fold down. This is just Glassine, using up some old stamps. And this has a tuck area here. So if it's a photo, then it will show partly through there. There's a tuck area there, and there's, you know, room for the 3 tags there. This is a magazine envelope, an envelope I made from a magazine. This is a envelope or a pocket from a security envelope, and then there's also this area here that could hold something big, if like long, if need be. Another envelope. Little odds and ends that I had to glue together to get that in there, and this is a tuck area. This is a tuck area here, and this is a tuck area. This is some of my homemade sprays sprayed onto here. And this is a photocopy of an old check from 1956. And then this has a small tuck area, but it doesn't have to be. But so there's my travel journal ready, and I'll be taking my double-sided tape, a glue stick, a scissors. I have to find my cover for that, permanent marker, and then I have all these journaling spots that days of the week, the numbers, 2 different kinds of days of the week. So and a few tags that I'll be putting. So then this is what I'll be doing every evening. I'll make pages from where I've been and what I've done, and it's going to be fun. I'm starting to get excited. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.